Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another jewelry related video. In today's video, we are going to compare two popular necklaces. One is from Van Cleef Arpels Alhambra vintage in the mother of pearl necklace, and the other one is from BVLGARI. That is the Diva Dream necklace in the large size, also in the mother of pearl. So in today's video, we are going to compare their size, price, wear and tear. I also will give you a lot of model shots. Lastly, I will talk about which one I prefer and which one I recommend. So without further ado, let's jump into it. I will turn the camera in other way. You can close look both of the necklace. So let's do the size comparison. Now you see the side by side size comparison. I also will give you the model shot, and you can see when it's on me the size difference. So this is the size difference. The Diva is in the large size. They do come with the small size, which is very small. I feel like a half of the pendants. And this one, the Van Cleef one, also in the vintage size. They also have a sweet size, which is also very small. Now let's talk about the price. For the Diva necklace, current price is $2,780, and the small size is $2,130. It's like a $600 different, but the size has a huge difference. When you put it on, you will see. For the Alhambra vintage size, this one is $2,620, which is little bit cheaper than the Diva necklace. So that's the price difference. Let's take a look at their chain. So I'm gonna put them side by side. Now let's compare their length. Both of them, I put them in the longest length. So you can see the Diva necklace is longer than the Van Cleef. So the Diva necklace length is 16 inches to the shortest one, and the longest one almost 17 inch. And the Van Cleef, the size is 16.5 inch for the longest one. Let's look at their clasp. Diva, it has a two setting. This is the shortest one, and this is the longer one. Look at the Van Cleef one. It also have the two settings, shorter and longer, but this clasp is a little bit thinner, and this one is a little bit bigger. So when you close this necklace, you clip it here, so it's pretty safe. You see, I'll never take it out. It's like this, so it's pretty safe, easy to close. So for the Van Cleef is just like a regular, you can loop here or here. So that's the difference as well. Let's look at the detail of the Diva necklace. As you can see, there's one diamond right here, and here is like a fan shape. It is the mother of the pearl. This is the rose gold on the side of the fence, or you can see the edge. Let me just give you a close look. You can see, and this diamond is only 0.1 carat. So the one I have, it is in the rose gold. So I compare with the yellow gold. You can see a little bit different. I don't know if the camera can reflect correctly. Basically, this is the Diva necklace. Moving on to the Van Cleef one. So the one I have is also mother of the pearl, and in the vintage size. The one I have it is in the yellow gold. Both chain very similar. not one thinner than the other. They are basically same size. I purchased this one last year, and I been wear over a month. I almost needed to change because I change my jewelry every month. This is the way I do. I make sure I wear all of them. So I do like this one. I always love the mother of pearl from the Van Cleef because it's still like game pop-up look. It's still very classic look. So this is a very popular and iconic piece from the brand. You can see the design. They are stable right here. It's not like the sweet size. It will move or swing along, which is I don't recommend you guys buy the sweet size. This is the biggest reason that I don't recommend buy the sweet size, because the pendant is not stay in the place. When you move, it also move for the sweet size, and the sweet size is really small. I feel like the half of the vintage size. So when you buying the jewelry, before you buy it, you need to do a little bit of research which one you like the most. For my opinion, between the sweet and the vintage, I always recommend it go for the vintage, because you never know, over the time you may don't like the small size, you want to upgrade, then you kind of waste the money to buy another piece with a large size. So why don't you at the first time think over, buy the regular size, so it can last forever, and you don't need to upgrade later on. So basically this is a feature. So for the closure of the Van Cleef, also you can see it has the two setting. This is the shorter and this is the longer. The shorter I believe like a 15 inch, and the longer is 16.5 inch. So which is, you also can extend it within certain limited time, within 3 months on the purchase date. After 3 months, then if you want to extend, they will charge you. I don't know how much they will charge you, but that's the case. So look at this one. This also has a two setting. One is the longest and the one is the short one, and the shortest one was a 16 inch and the longest is the 17 inch. So normally I wear shortest length, which is a perfect 60 inch. This is both in the longest length. So now I'm gonna put them in the shortest length. Both of them. Here both are in the shortest length. This is the Diva Dream in the longest length, and the Van Cleef in the shortest length. Mother of pearl, very delicate. You need to watch out, especially you cannot take a shower with it, and try to avoid waters, soap, shampoo, those things, because over the time they will lose the shiny. That's the main thing that you need to keep in mind. However, I purchased a Diva necklace a few years ago, and before that I didn't know that much about the mother of pearl. Fortunately, this one still look like new. When I compare with the Van Cleef one, I feel the mother of pearl on the Diva is a much shine than the Van Cleef one. Now, also the mother of pearl disadvantage is over the time the stone will turn to yellow. This is really the nature of the stone. It will turn to yellow. So this also you need to keep in mind. Over the time they will change the color, and because I purchased this one only last year, for the wear and tear, cannot say much about the Van Cleef, but for the Diva, no showing any wear and tear. Stone still stay in the place, doesn't lose. Also, so the stone is very shiny, and I do love this quality of the stone from BVLGARI. And for the Van Cleef, you know, it's kind of tricky. Like the one I purchased from online, I compare with the Diva necklace. I do feel the Diva necklace is a much shinier than the Van Cleef mother of pearl. And this mother of pearl, you know, it's a very tricky, and it's better to go to the store, pick the one that is shiny, and pick the one the color is lighter. For mine, when I compare, it's kind of like a dark. It's not like shining like the Diva necklace. So this one you need to keep in mind. I purchased online, so I don't really have a choice to choose to pick the one good, you know. But this one actually I purchased, it's kind of like an employee discount. I did get a discount because my friend was working there and she got it for me. She did choose the one that has the best color, and she told me that she pick 3 and choose the best one. So this may be also the reason that the one I have it is a really nice stone and very shiny. And so, but this one I purchased myself. But the compare with the Diva, I can tell the Diva one is so much better than the Van Cleef one. So if you have a chance to go to the store, I highly recommend it. Go to the store, pick by yourself, choose the one has a lighter color, choose the one is more shiny, so it will be look much nicer. But of course, you know, you cannot really tell unless you are close look, you will tell, you know, which one is better. Therefore, for the wear and the tear, both of them in the good condition. However, I also heard that the Diva necklace glue it, so the stone will fall, but this never really happened to me. I've been like wear so many times, almost with me about like 2017-18 I purchased it. It's been many years already, and I never took it out when I take a shower because I wasn't know. But of course now I know I will take it off when I take a shower. But I do believe that if that's the case, you can go to the store, you know, purchase another stone, just like the Van Cleef. If the stone, you know, shrink and you wanted to change the stone, you can do so. I believe there was a charge within 250. I totally forgot how much was that. You can definitely exchange the stone if there's something wrong with the stone. Okay, so the last part, let me talk about both necklace, which one I will choose if I only can pick up one. I will definitely go for the Van Cleef. Only one reason is this one, I just feel it looks very clean, very classic, and also it just give me the pop-up look. I just love it. Simple, and it's not too big. It's also not too small. It just elevates your look. The last part is good about this Van Cleef necklace is a resale value. Among those brands, Cartier, Van Cleef, BVLGARI, the Van Cleef has the best resale value. So in case one day I don't really want it, I want to exchange something, I will be very easily to sell this piece. So I don't need to worry about anything, and I won't lose a lot of money. You guys know the fine jewelry doesn't have very good resale value, especially for a certain brand. But however, the Van Cleef has the best resale value, especially for this Alhambra vintage size. It has very good resale value. That's why I will highly recommend it. If you have to pick up one, probably consider this one. For the Diva Dream necklace, I do love it. It still looks so pretty. However, BVLGARI has very bad resale value. If you want it, you may able to find it from a pre-loved market. You can save a lot of money. And this one is even expensive than the Van Cleef, but the resale value is much lower than the Van Cleef. But at the end of the day, always choose the one you love the most. Don't think too much about it, especially for the jewelry. For me, for any design jewelry, I don't tend to sell. I always keep it in my collection, even though I have a lot of jewelry I don't wear, but I still keep it. So yeah, so if I recommend one, I have go for the Van Cleef. But for myself also, I prefer the Van Cleef, the mother of pearl. So that's all for today's comparison. So that's all about today's video. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.